that's not all that happened. The East has made some noise too.
You say the East?
Yes.
They play basketball?
The Brooklyn Nets.
The Nets.
Kyrie Irving.
Yes.
Kevin Durant.
Yes.
You know,
Durant's not playing next year, so.
he's not playing next season.
At all.
I mean, he could potentially come back during the playoffs.
I wouldn't.
But let's just say I'm looking for the Brooklyn Nets to make the playoffs, and they need to win a series in the playoffs. That's what I'm hoping for them because that'll be a step up from last season.
I'll go with that.
I don't think you can really ask anything else more from them based on missing Kevin Durant. That's a big part. I feel that if they can, for Kyrie Irving, he needs to show that he is a leader. I believe he is. I feel that Danny Ainge and the nonsense with the system in Boston was just a lot of foolishness.
It wasn't the right place for Kyrie,
no.
Ultimately.
But he didn't really have the most control. He just had to get out of this situation because
he was just trying to get out of Cleveland.
He still had 2 years on his contract. So
at the end of the day, he was just trying to get out of Cleveland, and anything that looked better than Cleveland.
Yes, he said thumbs up. Kyrie has something to prove this year. He has to hold it down for KD until KD comes back. That's why we waited to name this duo last, because the potential of it is just off the charts. But it may not. It's looking like it's not going to happen next year at all. But we'll see, because with Kevin Durant, you never know what Kevin Durant's going to do. Right now he's rehabbing. He's taking advice. I'm pretty sure he's talked to Kobe and all the new advancements they have. He can come back by the playoffs. I think he should just take time off.
Just take the season.
Just take the season off. But we'll see what happens because you don't know where Brooklyn's at. I mean,
take the season.
Take the season off. So
you're getting paid anyway.
You're getting paid anyway. We like the Brooklyn Nets. We like that acquisition. KD is going to be great. We would talk about it more, but we got to really wait to see it for the season to the next year.
Now, let me ask you this.
Yes.
If the Nets lay an egg this year, not make the playoffs, losing record with Kyrie playing, how damaging would that be to his legacy?
That would sting because of the way the East is with the records and how teams can have losing records. They should beat Indiana. I'm just saying, I don't think Indiana made enough noise in the offseason, so they have to make the playoffs. If they don't make the playoffs, that's going to be a big bullseye on Kyrie's back, and it's going to be a black eye. But that's not going to happen, so let's not even talk about that. Sixers. What did they do?
Enough.
They paid Ben Simmons.
They did.
$170. $170.
In my opinion.
Pay him.
They paid him.
They paid him.
It's the NBA. We have to get that out of the way.
Well, because of the collective bargaining agreement.
You got to pay somebody.
Pay somebody, unfortunately.
Do I think the money's there to pay him? Pay him. Do I think
he deserves it? I mean, he's a
who else they gonna pay him?
No.
Who else gonna
he deserves money, but he just has to add to his game. It's hard to stop him. He gets triple doubles. He's a great player. Just because he can't shoot a three doesn't make him he shouldn't get money. Because there's a lot of people who can't shoot threes that get money. It's just that we're waiting for him to take that next step.
Because he's getting superstar pay right now.
Yes.
And up to this point, he has not shown consistent superstar talent.
I can go with
on
that.
The court.
On the court.
Consistent.
He's disappeared in some games.
Like for 25 games last year, he was brilliant. Superstar.
I feel more than that, but I get what you're saying.
I'm saying definitely 25. If you what number?
It's an 82 game season.
It's an 82 game season. He showed up like a superstar 25 times.
Yes, more than that.
You say more?
He might have more triple doubles than.
We'll just disagree.
Okay, I'm just saying that we're ready with this contract. Basically, they're saying, show us what you got. Like, you're going to have to add you have to be able to at least shoot a 2-pointer. So when Kobe Bryant last season, he was helping Kawhi Leonard, helping Giannis. He offered to help him with a shot, and he balked that.
Declined.
Like, even though it was like not official, he just threw it out there like, now if you need help with a shot, I'm good. And we saw him not shoot, so it looks bad.
But we look at what Kawhi Leonard and Giannis did in this season. MVP,
season,
youngest MVP.
Yes, the Black Mamba.
And a Finals MVP.
Yes.
2-time Finals MVP.
The Black Mamba struck again.
Mamba mentality. Kobe making players better.
Making players better. He does that. It's proven. Kyrie, first person he FaceTime when he won a championship. Kobe. Kobe has his hands in this league. Players respect him. They wear his shoes. He is the guy. And I think it's translating better than what Jordan did as far as
an impact on the actual game.
On the actual game.
Yes.
Like, the people, the style and loving Michael Jordan is great, but Michael Jordan didn't help anybody. The only person he even wanted to help and did was
Kwame
Kobe.
Brown?
No, he didn't help Kwame. Stop it. Leave Kwame alone. He ain't hurt nobody but everybody.
That's all he helped.
Oh, my God. The reason why he helped Kobe, because he said, I saw myself in Kobe. And so normally Michael Jordan not going to be telling you on the court what to do. But he was like, he asked me a question, and then I was like, okay, of course I'm going to answer it. But normally, not any other time in his career have you heard him say he helped somebody on the court. He's trying to take their throat out. Mm-hmm. Now, when they played, when the whistle went, they went at each other. The young 18 and 19-year-old Kobe going at the older Michael Jordan, but still Michael Jordan. So it was beautiful.
96,
basketball.
97, 98 Jordan.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Was still a great Jordan.
It was beautiful. So I feel that I'll go with the point you're trying to make is that Ben Simmons hasn't been as consistent as he needs to be. And with this pay, he needs to be more consistent on a nightly basis. Now, that is true. I agree with you 100%. And he has to get at least a mid-range game. If he's not comfortable shooting threes, he has to shoot twos. Otherwise, they'll just sag.
So many players are trying to shoot threes. And they're so inconsistent. But if you get Tim Duncan made a whole lot of money hitting that bank shot.
Yeah, he did.
Kareem made a whole lot of money. Played a many years with that sky hook.
That sky hook. That sounds like a go-to move.
Yes.
What you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
He needs a go-to move.
Yes. Something. Go-to moves are consistent moves.
Yes.
Money-making moves.
Okay, so NBA free agency, final thoughts. Other things happened, but these are the teams we wanted to highlight. The parity in the NBA for next season, it's going to be wonderful to see. People switch places. Celtics got Kemba Walker.
Got to buy some new jerseys.
They got Walker. Enes Kanter. Nah.
Okay.
I'm not joking on them. I'm just naming some people that just came to mind. But people moved around.
You have to buy new jerseys.
Dwight Howard has no home right now. And we're basically in our final thoughts. The West, we have LA.
2 LAs.
2 LAs. The Portland, like you said, Denver, Utah still there. The young Pelicans to see what they can do. So I'm ready to see it. The East, can the Sixers that added Al Horford, will they be able to take that step over Toronto since Toronto doesn't have Kawhi Leonard?
They don't need to step over Toronto. They have to step over the Bucks. The Bucks and this are going to be the team to beat.
Oh, that's the team that we didn't talk about as much as Giannis, the MVP.
The MVP
of the regular season. Will the Bucks be better than they were last season? Or should they just be able to be the same and take over the Sixers?
This Bucks team can beat the current Celtics. This Bucks team can beat the current Toronto Raptors.
That's true.
This Bucks team can beat the 76ers right now today.
So what I hear from you is that it's going to be the Bucks in the East and whoever comes out of the West.
That's
you
what
heard
I'm
it
saying.
here. You heard it here from Hendo. And that concludes another episode of the Justice League podcast with your boy Pedro Justice
and your friendly neighborhood Hendo man.
And we're out.